Hi guys, Andy Dramatic Aquatics, and over here drinking his cup of coffee is young Adam from the shop.
Hi.
And down here is our Liam in a glass coffin. Look at that. And what he's doing here, hello, what he's doing there is just scraping off the silicone, which I've forgot to clean off. So Liam's doing that for us now. And then that is going to go onto here, which has been built by a very, very good friend, Peter. So that is going to hopefully stand up and sit onto this, and that is going to sit inside the pond, and the tank should go up nice and high. Now then, with this tank, it was actually 3 bits of glass that I had lying around, and those 3 pieces of glass are 10mm toughened glass. The other piece of glass, which is the one Liam is lying on, the bottom piece, that is just ordinary float glass. So should anything go wrong, toughened glass will just explode into millions and millions of pieces. So if something does go wrong, then if it's the toughened glass bits, they're just going to burst into pieces. The other side, that'll just crack, which will not be too bad. However, getting that onto here, and this is well made steel frame, it's actually like 2-inch angle line, and it looks about 6mm. It's very, very sturdy though. But getting that onto here, that's going to be a bit of a challenge in itself. Liam, are you looking forward to trying to get this thing moved?
Nope.
Do you think it'll work?
Nope.
That's Liam's confidence. Adam, you know this is going to work, don't you?
No.
Now, Adam is going to be very, very special help tonight because somebody needs to be in the pond. So as you can see, you've got to excuse us getting the giggles. It is quite funny because we're trying to do something that's never been done, and there's probably a very, very good reason for that. Like, if the tank goes over, it could take out the side of the pond.
My legs.
It could take out Adam's legs. It could take out the conservatory window. Or it could just blow up, go in the pump, and we could all be going home. Very, very miserable. I'm already home. Anyway, so once Liam's finished cleaning this, we're going to get the stand and young Adam in the pond. Now the metal frame here, as you can see, it's not painted and it hasn't been powder coated or anything, but this is just a prototype to see if this will actually work. Like I say, we really haven't got a clue if the glass is going to be thick enough. If this was just an ordinary fish tank that was 5 foot high, you need 25mm glass. Doing it this way, it should be kind of sucking the air in. So looking at other videos on YouTube anyway, that's how it should work, but we just don't know about the size. But when you've got toughened glass of one length, that's kind of all you can use. So there you go. So this is just about cleaned off now. We're going to put the stand, and we're going to get young Adam in the pond first. On you go, Adam. Here he goes. Oh my dears. Is it slippy? Shouldn't be that slippy, like.
Yes, it's slippy.
It's not cold though, is it?
No.
Is it really that slippy? That's because I've got that stuff in, innit? For killing off the hair algae. No, he's fine. If it's slippy, that's a good thing, because now what we're going to do is we're going to get the metal frame, and we're going to get the metal frame and put it in right now. Bless him. Right, let's get this frame in here. Here we go. Don't panic. Just try and keep still. So whatever it is that we put in the pond chemical wise, I think it was the stuff for the hair algae. It's obviously made the bottom a bit slippy. Bless him. Yeah, you don't need like doing and swimming all that. You're fine just standing. So here we go. Hang on. Alright, up on the wall first. Right, if you come this way, Adam, be careful on the wall. Here we go. Right. If I just throw it, can you catch? Alright, here we go. Well, look at that. It's a Alright, so the first problem that we're going to have is that the matting that we're going to put on is... you don't want to go that far, that's far enough. Alright. So we need to try and find some way of keeping that stuff down while we get the tank on there. So I'm going to get the camera on the tripod and then... Okay, so here we go. This is the plan. We've got a bit of polystyrene on the wall. We're going to rest the tank onto there and then we're just going to push it over. Adam's going to tilt the stand up. We're going to get it on there. Hopefully there'll be no accidents or incidents. So here goes. Oh, the dog. I've got this wrong. Oh, we're getting with arse. Got this, it should have been down the sides. Don't get it. Then just do it. Right, push it. Hang on. Going left or right or... Right. Hold it there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, if you tilt your frame up, Adam. Right, here we go. Nice and steady away, because we don't want to drop it.
Oh no.
Make sure it's lined up, Adam.
I'm trying. I can't see it.
Go on. Stop, stop. Out. Ooh. Not quite lined up there, dude. Right, try again. Just steady here. Keep it still out. Keep it still.
Trying. I can't help.
Sound a bit there. Is that what it is? No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Not this end, we're not.
Not my end, no.
Are we in there, Adam?
Yes. Looks like it.
Both sides.
Looks like it, yeah.
Right.
It's flipping. It's not even.
Oh, steady away.
The floor's still slippery.
Right, hang on a second. Hang on a second, I think we need to bring this back. Can you push it through, Adam?
I can't it now. It's not in straight, this is gonna crack.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm gonna slip.
Whoa.
I'm gonna slip.
Tip up. Tip up. Right.
That stuff's just on it.
Stuff like that's going to be a pain in the backside. So, as you can see, we're having a little bit of problems trying to get it in there, so we're going to have to come up with another idea. Because if the glass touches the metalwork, it is literally just going to explode on us. I think I've got a little idea though. 2 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to, the wife's going to kill me if she's watching this while she's on her holidays, but we're going to put this over the top of the metal frame, and that'll stop the metal touching the glass. And then once that's in place and the tank's erect and hopefully not wrecked, then we'll just cut a hole in the towel. If you are watching, missus, I'll get you a new one. There we go, Adam. Have a towel.
Not the drying top.
If this plan doesn't work and we still struggle, Liam's going to have to get in the pond with Adam as well. So here we go.
I'm gonna make it not work.
Oh, it's moving around like a jellyfish. Whether things don't work out with the fish well, I think they are right for housekeeping, wouldn't they? Yeah. Proper folded corners. Beautiful.
Get the tank on.
Are we ready? Here we go.
I'll bring the frame closer.
Alright, bring the frame this way, Alan.
Makes it easier.
That's it. Whoa, hold it there, chicken pot. Right, over we go. Steady, steady. Steady, we'll miss. That's it. Right, now what we need to do is we need to get up. That's it. Right, Liam, we'll lift the tank up a little bit. You keep that angle there, Adam. You keep that angle there. Pull the tank back. There you go. Aim the strong walk.
Whoa,
Good fella.
I'm not even jumping.
Mind your fingers.
Andy,
Mind your fingers.
slipping.
Alright, don't slip too far. Is that?
No,
Mind your fingers,
it's
mate.
not in. It's
Right,
not in.
mind your fingers.
There.
Just needs a little wiggle. Right, there we go.
I'm trying to watch my feet here.
Yeah, just slow as you can, Adam. Slow as you can.
Yeah.
Slow as you can, do it. Are we down yet?
Nope. Oh, it's level.
Not in position yet, man. You alright there?
Fine.
Right, leave him let go. Leave him let go.
It's going to fall that way.
It's going to fall. Right, Adam, I need you to pull it backwards now. So the whole frame. Hold the frame, not the tank. That's it, then just move backwards. You can. You can do it. Try wiggling it. Just a little bit.
Wiggle your right
There
arm.
you go,
Now
you're
left.
doing it.
Now you're right.
Look at the face. Right, hold
You
it there.
realise if this falls
Hold
on
it there,
me-
because that's as far as I can now reach. Just stay right there.
Watch for that wobble though.
I'm going to get the safety net.
It doesn't fit.
Right,
It's going to look, it's not level.
that's alright. Don't worry about that just yet. Right, right, Adam, off you go.
Where am I going?
Straight to you, dude, straight to you.
Oh, I don't like this.
Whoa, just steady away, steady away. Okay. It's just a dummy runners out in the middle of the window.
Fall this way.
So it wants to go back that way some more, doesn't it?
And then maybe.
Yeah, a couple of inches. Go on. Go on, it's alright, it'll not fall. Unless I do. Right, hold it there, I think that'll do, because it's just a test, right? Does it wobble? Champion, can you get him a plate? Ah,
I'm not going under the water.
no, but if you can just reach under and chop a hole in that towel. So what you want to do is just cut around the edges, yeah? Right, that's not going to fall, is it? Just give it a little wobble just to make sure. Nah, steady as houses, that. Steady as houses. So what we're going to do now is Adam's just going to cut a hole in the bottom of the towel. I'm going to get the hoover out, get ready to suck the air out. Hopefully this thing's going to stay upright and hopefully it'll not explode or implode. And hopefully will not hurt any atoms in this process.
Too late for that.
As soon as you move your foot, I can hit you on the chin.
So as it turns out, the bottom of the pond's not quite level, so it's on a bit of an angle, so we're just going to try and level it up. So Adam's just going to climb underneath, get some polystyrene under, and hopefully it'll look a bit more level so we can get this thing tested. You under? You ready? One.
I can't lift it, Andy.
You can.
Can it?
You can. Look. There you go. See, you're doing it, see? Fantastic. Are you under?
I think so.
Both this now, like the whole sweat. You don't just want under one corner, you want under that whole,
The whole length.
the whole side.
Wait. Put it back down.
Nah.
Pull back.
That's
Get
it.
it under.
Take that out and just try and move the whole stand again. find a level bit of the pond, be safer.
You put the stand down.
Put the stand down.
Hands down.
Yeah. Is the polystyrene still under or not?
No, I'm trying to get it in.
Damn you. Where's the polystyrene at?
On the front.
Ah, right. Just try and pull it along a little bit further and do. There is definitely some level bits in the bottom of the pond. I don't know why. Like the frame. Just try and pull it towards you. You can. Good. A little bit more. What's this on me like? Oh, the little beasties. Hey, how's that looking? Is that looking straight there? No?
Where does it need to go?
Nah, it's the top bit though. So we need something to go under that whole length of stuff then.
Can I get it off? You're so inappropriate, right?
Right? That's wobbling a bit much there, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit wobbly there.
Liam, you're going to have to get on with it.
I've got no way. I'm not going to do it.
Right, we're going to have to think of something else to put underneath that side because the angle's just way too far. So, let's have a couple of minutes and think about this.
Sinks.
Okay. Rock one. You haven't got your phone in your pocket, have you, right?
No.
Right, can you get it under there?
Yeah. Can I see it? Can't see where it is.
Let's just go for a judgment call. Just put it down at that. Put it.
No, it's on my foot.
Right. You don't want that on your foot.
Put it down. Right, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feet out the way.
Yeah.
Steady, steady does it. There we go. Can you see that level line? Yeah. There's a wobble. Right, if you just check round, if you come round this side now, just run your foot up the side of it so you're not lifting it anymore. We'll just see if it's
Yeah, it's wonky here.
is it?
Yeah.
So just try and move it with your foot without actually lifting the tank.
That could be taken under control.
No, there. There, I've got it.
Got it? Fantastic. Right, wait there. Movie.
So that's it, man.
There you go.
Oh, in.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Chop the toe, but don't drop the blade this time, man.
Can I get it all off now?
I'll put a big box in it.
Can it have? Can it?
There we find put it in the middle there, follow even.
Yeah, just go along the metal, yeah. Use the metal as your straight edge. Sure this is looking straight, yeah? One of them's out, I don't know, that was loose.
And the pond's not, I don't know.
Straight that way, the sand over there.
Alright, so this is what Adam's up to right now. He's actually trying to get trying to get a hole in the towel there that we use just to keep the metal off the glass. Your big brother is watching you.
Swear to God.
Wants to eat it.
No.
Doing a fantastic job there, dude. There we go, man. How's it going?
Not great.
I think what we'll do is we'll give Adam a few minutes just to
Have any scissors?
scissors. Yeah, we'll go and get some scissors. And so essentially it's time to put the hose pipe into the hoover. It's time to get the air sucked out of that thing and find out if we've been too dramatic or if this could actually work. Really exciting moment. However, there is so much that could go wrong. Like I say, with toughened glass, could implode, explode, fall, break the pond could come over. Who knows? Let's give it a try, see what happens. Oh no, that's water. Good. Aye, that's it. Alright, having a couple of little issues with water coming down the pipe. Obviously it's not a wet and dry hoover, this one I'm using. We're going to try and get this twisted a little bit, so just bear with us. Worky dorky.
What's the polystyrene?
That's the point. We've actually got a bit of polystyrene stuck now. There we go. On. Go on, there you are. Fantastic. There we go, folks. That is 90 inches from floor up there. So it's not quite as big as we would like to do. It's the biggest that we've got at the moment. It's the biggest I've ever seen as well, to be perfectly honest with you. But I would like to go a lot bigger. We're going to give this half an hour to settle down. We're going to bang some food in there and see if we can get the fish to come up. And there we are, that's the first fish to come into the tank. This is about an hour after we've just filled it up, so it's still pretty foggy in there. But the first fish is already out exploring, which is pretty amazing, because when you think about it, all that fish has ever seen before is the sky, the conservatory windows and black walls. And now he's having a look around the entire garden just like we can, and that's the view that that fish has now got. There's not many fish in there at the moment. The towel we still need to cut correctly, because we've just got a little hole in the bottom there that you can see, so that needs sorting out tomorrow. But we decided to not stress the fish out anymore, get it in place. Young Adam there, absolutely freezing, He's sitting cuddling a towel there and a blanket. Absolutely freezing. Bless him. He's done very, very good. And too has Liam. What's your thoughts now then, Liam?
Wow.
Wow. We weren't sure if it was going to hold. It was literally just a fill it and see. And Liam will be the first to tell you it shouldn't have held, should it, Liam?
Should have imploded by now.
He's a bit gutted it's worked. Bless him. Daddy's always right though. Should listen to your elders. So there we go, that's the first fish. So we're going to come back and have a look at this in 24 hours and hopefully there'll be a few more in there. It is absolutely incredible. So here we are 24 hours on, and as you can see the tower is still standing. However, the towel is still in there. So young Adam is back again, and he's very going to gently walk across the pond without falling over tonight. Hopefully. It's colder.
Colder.
Really colder?
Almost colder.
Well, mind you don't fall with them skizzers in your hand.
Trying to find the step.
Ah, there's a step.
Yeah.
Woo!
I just found the step as well.
I just felt the cold there, dude. So we've got him some scissors there. Oh, I cannot see. And he's just going to try and cut through that towel so that it's not going to spook the fish anymore. Is that cutting alright, dude? Yep, fantastic. So we're going to come back and have a look in just a few seconds. Whoa, dude, man, he's just dumped himself under the water so he can get a better reach on this action here. He's trying to get the towel from inside the hole cleared off using nothing other than a pair of scissors. But he doesn't look that cold really, does he? He's not shivering yet. I was just thinking at him, you know when you've done that, what's the chances of getting you to maybe wash the windows on the conservatory? I'm only joking, dude, I'm only joking. Don't get out yet, get back in. Hey, dear me. Doing an absolutely incredible job, dude. Incredible. We also joined tonight by Peter. Say hi, Peter.
Hello.
And this is Peter who made the metal frame to go into the tank. So if it falls over, it's his fault. It's not the glass makers. But that steel stand is very, very sturdy. So we've got no issues with it whatsoever. It is a bit worrying when this is so close to the house, because we were thinking if it does come down, or if we get a nasty wind, if it comes through this wall, the whole entire garden's going to get flooded. But the fish will be alright because they'll just go to the bottom of the pond. So not long to go now, and it'll be almost done, so we're going to come back and check in. Just a
The best I can do, because that's all metal.
That is absolutely incredible, dude.
Try and get this little bit.
Very, very professional, man. It is just a prototype, so it doesn't have to be neat. But we do want to give it some sort of sex appeal, which it's kind of already got, look. It's going to take a few days for the water to uncloud. However, we are going to take this down to Lanchester Garden Centre, and it's going to go on the blue vat where the pond fish are. So it'll actually be taller when you see it there in person. It should stand approximately 8 feet in the air, between 7.5 and 8 feet. So we're going to come back and have a look once the fish have gone in here in a little short while.